Mom, Dad, I have good news.
What is it?
I've met someone and he wants to marry me.
Oh, thank God. Finally.
Bring him home this weekend.
Where is he from?
He's from the Kanur tribe in Tanto State.
No.
Why?
Men from Kano don't respect women.
But you've never met him.
We don't need to. We've seen enough. Have you ever decided who someone was before you knew anything about them?
Today is not about marriage, it's about how easily our minds mistake patterns for the truth. Every day, in every situation, you are either living by default or living by design. Your brain is doing something amazing every second. Even when you are not thinking about it, it's already working. It recognizes faces, it finishes familiar sentences, it reads emotions from people's faces, it remembers how to tie your shoelaces, it helps you catch a falling glass before it hits the floor. And maybe, most importantly, it is always looking for patterns. Your brain is a powerful pattern finding machine. Without patterns, you could never learn. You wouldn't know that fire is hot. You wouldn't know that touching a hot stove hurts. You wouldn't learn a new language. You wouldn't remember the way home. Finding patterns is one of the reasons human species survive. At AlphaMinds, we call this living by default or default living. Default living is your brain's automatic mode. It is fast, it is easy, it works in the background without you even noticing. It uses your memories, your habits, your feelings, experiences, and the patterns you have seen before to make quick decisions. Most of the time, default living is exactly what you need. If a child or anybody suddenly runs into the road while you're driving, you don't stop to think, first of all. You brake so that you don't hit them. If someone throws a ball at your face, you don't do the mathematics and start calculating. You duck. So default living helps you to be alive. But this same default living has a weakness. It doesn't just notice patterns, it expects those patterns to happen again, to remain the same. That's why it is so fast. But that's why it sometimes gets things wrong. Sometimes the pattern is helpful, sometimes it leads you in the wrong direction. Default living makes life easier because it's fast, but it also makes quick guesses. Your brain doesn't just finish sentences. Sometimes it finishes people. It hears someone's surname and thinks it already knows them. It hears their job title or their profession and guesses their personality. It notices their age and decides what they can do and what they cannot do. It sees their race and makes assumptions. It notices their gender and decides what they should be like. It hears their tribe and expects them to behave a certain way. It sees tattoos and judges their character. It hears an accent and guesses how intelligent they are. Your brain, by default, chooses speed over certainty. That's why your first thought is often a guess, not the truth. And the pattern is a clue. It gives you a clue. It's not the proof. This is where living by design, switching to design living, that is design living, is your brain's thinking mode. Unlike default living, it doesn't happen by itself. Design living is chosen. You have to choose it. You have to practice it. I'm talking about design living now. You have to turn it on, especially when the decision is important. Design living is slower. It takes effort. It is the part of your brain that stops and thinks. Instead of believing every pattern, design living asks questions. Questions like, is this pattern really true? Does it appear in all cases? Do I have enough evidence? Am I judging this person or just the group they belong to? Could there be another explanation? Design living doesn't ignore patterns. Rather, it checks them out. It tests them. It looks for evidence to back them up. It changes old beliefs when new facts appear. It challenges stereotypes. It refuses to believe that one story tells you everything about a person, about a tribe, about a race, a job, or a community. Most importantly, design living gives people and gives yourself a fair chance to prove the story wrong. That's why your biggest decision is to switch to design living. Choosing a partner, cases like choosing a partner, hiring someone, voting, spending your money, raising children, deciding who to trust. These moments need more than default living or just looking at patterns. They need design living. Default living helps you to survive. Design living helps you to grow and flourish. You need both of them. Default living is a great helper. Design living should be the leader. Real wisdom here is not getting rid of default living. The real wisdom is knowing when to pause, when to switch from default to design. And then you allow evidence, not assumption, to guide your decision, because your life is shaped less by your first thought. Your life is shaped more by what you choose to do next. Now let's go to timeout section, the reflection place. Before you judge someone today, I want you to take some time to look at these 2 questions. Before you judge someone today, ask yourself, the first question is, am I seeing this person for who this person is, or just a story my mind has already created about them? Am I seeing this person, or just a story my mind has already created about them? That's the first question. The second one is, what evidence do I still need before I make up my mind? What evidence do I still need before I make up my mind? These are questions you have to pause and go through for you to develop the design living mindset. This is AlphaMinds Daily. I'll see you tomorrow.